Am I live? Early? Hello. Yay, somebody's there. I don't know who you are. Hey, Brooke. I know, it's been a while. Hey, guys. I look yellow. Hey, Kathy. How are you guys doing? I can only see you as Facebook user. Hey, Tia. Sandy. It's good to be back. I got a sick puppy in my lap. Tiny's not feeling good. Hey, Karen. Oh, thank you, Tia. Brooke, you're exhausted. I know the feeling. I look yellow. I think it's my light. I'm yellow. Hey, Michelle. I'm doing good. A little tired. I feel like it's a Monday. I kept saying, I even told my agent, I was like, it's a Monday. No, it's not. It's Wednesday. Mom's doing good. If you hear some rolling around, that's Mom. Hey, Mandy. It's been rainy here today, so I don't know. It always makes me tired. Oh, we have 24. Yay. Yep, I see you, Angel. I'm good. Yeah, Tiny, I guess he threw his hip out or his leg the other night. Scared me to death. He was screaming. So we got that taken care of. Hey, Cora. Cody's doing good. He's busy at work, and they're redoing some of their house, so he's been extremely busy. Hello, Catherine. Yeah, and then I don't know. Cody was here just a few minutes ago with Helena and my grand doggies, and Indian got sick and Tiny got sick. It's weird. So now Tiny's like, I don't know if you can't see him. He's in my lap. Oh, you'd see an ear. So if he gets sick, I might have to move real quick. Can you guys hear me okay? Hey, Phyllis. Yeah, we're going to talk about the release date stuff here in a minute. Mom's doing good. We thought we had another, little bit of a cancer scare, and with her lung that she had radiation on before. But after scaring her to death, the doctor was like, well, I didn't wait for the radiologist. So the radiologist came back and said it was just scarring from the radiation she had, and it wasn't nothing new. It's like, I don't know, doctors can just make me angry sometimes. It's like, why can't you just wait until you get the radiology report before you scare people to death? Hey, Stacy. So good. I'm glad you guys can hear me. So if your comment says Facebook user, down at the bottom it tells you what you have to do in order for me to be able to see who you are. Usually you have to only do it one time, but we've found out if you've been on here with me, that's not always the case. You okay, buddy? Yes, Denise, I can see you now. So yeah, there's a couple things that I want to talk about. What time is it? Okay, I'll wait one more minute. No, not yet. I can't see you yet. I know, that's a pain in the rear. Yes, Chris, we can see you. So on the lives, I was doing them like, shoot, I think I first started out doing them every Wednesday, then every other week. And right now I am going to go to once a month. I know that stinks, but um and I may pop on if I feel that I can, I may pop on more than once a month. But I'm going to set a once a month thing because I hate having to say, "Oh, I've got to cancel tonight." So I know I can at least dedicate one night a month to talk to you guys. Hopefully, I can do more, and if I can, I will. And we'll all let you guys know if I'll be able to do an extra live for that month. Um, it should be on the banner going across right underneath of me. I'm pointing like you can see me point at what I'm pointing at. But Donna, if Donna can do the link too, that'd be great. So I hope that's okay with everybody. Yeah, Chris, it's there's just been a lot going on. All day long's been with negotiations on different contracts that are expiring. I'm still working with the audio. I was on the phone with my agent today. There's just some things happening I can't really talk about with that. So I'm fighting to get all the audios on Tantor. Hopefully I'll have more of that. Anything, anything like this, it's just a slow process. Unfortunately, unless I do it myself. And then even then, sometimes it's a slow process, especially using Jeffrey. He's the amazing voice actor that does my books, the Warrior books. He's just so sought after. So, yes, Kathy, that's another thing that we're working on, but my lips are sealed. I cannot. But it's been a lot. It's been a long day of conversations, emails, and everything like that. So, about the Hollywood. Nothing in Hollywood moves fast either, especially, um, post COVID. Yeah, so far, Tia. Um, I know I did get a lot of, I'm going to be careful here. I have gotten some emails on, you know, something Amazon did, and I'm not really quite for sure. Of course, you guys know I'm exclusive with Amazon. I did that as a business decision. It was a hard decision for me to not go wide, stay wide with my books, but the benefits far outweighed, things for me on the business end. I mean, this is the way that I pay my house payment and take care of my family. So there is some things that I have to make a decision on that I don't really like, but I have to. And going exclusive with Amazon was one of those things. Um, so I don't know exactly what Amazon pulled that some people that do not have a Kindle cannot read. I'm not for sure exactly. I haven't had time to really look into it, but I've had a lot of messages, which I appreciate, of people asking me to please go wide. I Well, first of all, I can't go wide. I couldn't just say, okay, I'm going wide today. I kind of signed sort of a disclosure with Amazon, that I'm with them for a certain amount of time in their Kindle Unlimited. So, yeah, it's hard. Some of the messages that I've been getting lately, I don't know what's going on in the universe, but I've been getting some kind of nasty messages, and I think that's why I've kind of stepped back from social media. You haven't seen me on social media a lot. Um, Things that I'm trying to be really careful here. Um, Authors, we are humans too. We have things that go on outside of what we do as, our profession. And poor Donna, she sometimes gets some of the messages. She's like, I hate to give this to you, but I need to. And it costs nothing to be nice. And when people leave a review, especially a nasty review, I can't respond to that. Most of the time, I don't even want to, because that's a person's opinion. But when somebody messages me directly or emails me directly, a lot of times I will answer. And I will answer respectfully, more respectfully than I get, and truthfully. But sometimes I get a ton of amazing messages from people that I appreciate. But there's always that one negative that will stick in a creative person's mind. And sometimes it just really it really messes you up creatively. It makes you think things and doubt yourself, which is a confidence thing. And I'll be honest with you guys, I always am. I've dealt with you know, especially before I started doing taekwondo, my confidence, I had no confidence in anything that I did. Nothing. And I gained that. But there's still that it's always a part of you. And sometimes it's really hard when you get negativity to just push that aside. I'm not saying that hey Renee, hey Lisa, sorry I'm talking, and it's not that I don't appreciate messages, and I'm not saying all of them have to be nice and rosy, but they should be respectful. And in this universe now, in this world that we live in today, people just feel that they can go on to some and just say the most nasty things to people and think that's okay, and it's not okay. Yeah, I've been writing, but I've been taking my time with Jake. I put 2 books out in 1 month, and that was a lot. That was my decision. I decided to do that, and I'm glad I did. And I had to step back, and I'm taking my time. And when Jake is ready, I was hoping it would be last month. I was hoping it'd be the end of this month. But I'm not doing pre-orders right now. I'm putting it out when I'm ready to put it out. So I wish I could give you guys a definite release date. All I can do is say I'm hoping it's going to be very soon. But Jake's book is kind of important because there's a side story. Man, hold on. My foot is asleep because I'm holding Tiny. Hold on. But there is a side story in this that's leading into one of a major character's storyline. And I'm being very careful on how I do it. And yeah, I'm taking my time with it. And I'm pretty happy with what I've got so far. But yeah, there's no need to be hateful. I mean, like I said, I've learned respect through, well, my parenting. My mom raised us to be respectful, but I also learned respect through, along with confidence, through Taekwondo. And there's just, I could never see myself writing someone some of the things that I get. And I know other authors get it too. And it's not okay. You don't like what I write. That is absolutely 100% fine with me. Don't read me. Don't pay the $2.99 that I charge for my books. And don't read me. That's fine. And just move on to the next author. And I don't mean to be snarky about it, but I know I'm a pretty strong person, and I know when something gets to me, what it's doing to somebody that isn't as confident or isn't as strong. And that upsets me because all I want to do is just put out good stories, and I do my best to do that. So I don't want to harp on this too much. And I know nobody on here has done that. But hopefully, if somebody watches this that has a tendency to do that, just try to stop and think, how can I put this in a very nice and respectful way, but still get my point across? Because you will definitely get your point across. I've had people that's been so respectful to me that have pointed out problems and I've fixed them and I've learned from them. Or if it was something that, no, I'm not fixing that because that's the way I wanted it, then I explain it to them. But when I get the disrespect and the hate, no, no, you'll get something back from me, and but I just will move on. So I hope that makes sense. But yeah, it will get in a person's mind, and I've talked to some new authors that, that it's hard. This is hard. You put yourself out there, you put your work out there. No, everybody's not going to love it. And I tell new authors that everybody's not going to like your writing. And be prepared. You got to have thick skin, but sometimes that skin cracks like in dry weather in the winter, when your skin, sometimes there's a crack. And if that gets in there, even the strongest person, it can make them step back and rethink. And yeah, that happened to me. And that's why you haven't seen me a lot on social media. Why I've stepped back a little bit and doing my thing. But it's still kind of hard. Thank you, Denise. Thank you, guys. And you guys are behind me 100%. And I do this for you. I do this for you. I'm not perfect. I'm not the best writer. My mom says I am. I said you have to say that because you're my mom. And I never claimed to be. But, if you're reading something and you just don't like it, put it down. Put it down and get to the next. I do that. There's amazing authors that people absolutely love. And it's just, I don't like it because it's the writing style is not what I like to read. And that's my opinion, but I don't bash the author because of that. That's ridiculous. I'm a reader before I'm an author. And I respect authors. I respect readers. I respect your opinion. Just be respectful with it. So there's my rant. Exactly, Tia. Mom's right. I said you have to say that. You're my mom. Oh, thank you, Denise. It's like I said, it's like I don't know. It's just and Donna sees what I go through. I won't let Donna answer any of them because I can only imagine. Because she gets pretty upset about it, but it's just some things. It's like, really, you took time out of your life did that make you feel good? I mean, I guess if it makes you feel good, then yay for you. But yeah, even like I said, we all have an enemy. I don't know if it's really an enemy, but you all have, people you just don't like. It's not, I don't waste my time doing anything with messaging them or emailing them so yeah, it just makes no sense to me. Donna, yeah, Donna, she hates sending me those messages. God, she hates it. But it's like, I said, I have to see it, I mean, that's part of what I do. So, and I don't ignore them. Oh, thank you, Denise. Who are some of my favorite authors? Oh my gosh. I absolutely love Sherilyn Kenyon. She's my all-time fave. Um, God, I haven't read in so long. I miss it. Um, oh shoot. It just went out of my. I'm starting to actually listen more than read. Um, J.R. Ward, because I actually want to see her in Cincinnati. I watched one of her videos when she did a thing on Cincinnati. Um, Donna. Yeah, I know. I ask you to bite your tongue a lot. Aren't they kind of I mean, there's some really nasty ones that I get. It's crazy. And I'm just like I'm the most laid back person in the world. I don't expect everybody to like me. I mean, my God. But jeez, oh Pete's, chill out. Um, but yeah, I'm kind of listened to the first book in the Black Dagger in J.R. Ward's world, and I really like it. So I just don't have that much time to read, and I miss it. And then, like I said, working on Jake right now. This is a really, I mean, all of them for the storyline is important, but um, yeah, this one there's a side story that's going to lead into the next book, which will be Jill's book. I'll just go ahead and tell you that right now. She's a warrior, but yeah. And aren't I nice when I answer? I mean, I'm direct, but aren't I polite? I'm polite to the point that Donna, it makes Donna mad. It's like you're too polite. Kill him with kindness. Yeah, I did find that cover. I will take credit for that cover. I do love that cover. Yeah, poor Jill. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. Actually though, I will be writing a okay, spit it out, Teresa. Lee County Wolves. I've been having a lot of people asking me, and I need to get one of those books out, and I will. I'm back on track, guys. It's like I said, writing 2 books in a month and dealing with, this negative stuff. It can get to you after a while, and I did. I took a break, but I'm back. What else was I going to talk about? One of the things that is happening with the audio, and I can tell you this. Some reason Tantor does not want to pick up the mates. And that's what we're dealing with right now. My Mates series sells almost, well, it does, and it should, sells as much as the Warrior books, sells as many copies because it's part of the series. And so, if Tantor isn't going to pick up the Mates, I can't do the Warriors because the reader experience isn't going to be right, because it goes in order. So yeah, that's what I'm dealing with them. So I don't know. We're waiting. They've always been a part of the Protector series, and I don't understand where that got lost in translation with them. We're trying to work it out. Hopefully we can. If not, then I'm going to have to figure something out. Just bear with me. I know it's been a while. But like I said, these things do not happen quickly, for sure. Let's see what else. Yeah, I'm just on here talking. I'm not really talking about any particular book or anything. I'm just getting back in the swing. I don't know. I just try to make every book different, every book but the same, and yeah. Denise, I think I've got yours up there. I was in the middle of signing and addressing. I think yours is up there. I was on Brenda's when Cody and them got here, and then I had to do this. So I'll get back to it and get it out in the mail tomorrow. The other thing is, too, that I will go in real quick about the paperbacks. They do take, I don't know why, but, and Donna's heard this too, other authors are talking about the book orders from Amazon coming in, taking so long. I'm not really pushing the paperbacks. I will leave. I almost took them off my website because I was getting so discouraged because it was taking so long to get them. Then I get them. I have to sign them, address them, send them out. You have to wait for them. And the other thing that has happened is they have raised the postage rate so high that it costs so much to send these books out. And I don't want to raise my prices on you guys. So I'm having to do media mail, which is fine, but it takes longer for you guys to get it when I do media mail. It's not like the 2 to 3 days. It can take up to 10 days. And if they want to, they can just open the package for whatever reason they want. And that's happened twice. And I've had to replace books. So it's kind of been, things have just gotten wonky in the world, I think. I don't know what is going on. But I have decided I am leaving that up. So anybody that wants a signed book, you will get it. You can order it on my teresagableman.com. You will get it. I just cannot promise you it will be within a week. Not yet, Anissa. I'm not doing a exact date until I am almost completely finished. But it will be soon. I will tell you that. I kind of jumped the gun. I had to step back a little bit and just say, you know what? I'm going to quit saying that it's going to be this month or that. I'm just going to say it's going to be soon. And I will get back on track as soon as my mental and I'm kind of past this little slump that I was in. And I know other authors have their years and their books things, planned out for years. I'm just not going to do that. I have too much with my mom, too many things that pop up, then I disappoint, and I'm done disappointing people that way. Same thing with these lives. I'm going to dedicate once a month to get on here and talk to you guys because I love it. I missed it. And if I can do extra, then I will. But you won't know that until that day, probably. Like, hey, hopefully you're free. I'm going to do a live. Stop by if you can. And if you can't, then just, watch it later. And if you have any questions, message me and I'll answer. Yeah, I blame COVID for a bunch of stuff, Denise. I'm so tired of COVID crap. Nothing's the same. Oh, thank you, Sandy. Right, Pam. Yeah, I need to place that order soon or I'll never get it in time. And that's in July. Okay, Nissa. I'll keep that in mind. She said her birthday is the 18th. Wink, wink. For Jake's release. I do those too, Chris. And, and I don't mind doing them. I don't mind signing. I'll sign as many books as people order. I love doing that. And then I get to see, where the readers are in the world. And I used to do a ton of them, but golly, it takes so long. And it's just, I don't know. And we used to be with like it was called Creative Space. And man, we would get our books fast. And then they closed down. Amazon took them over, and oh my goodness. If you order more than friggin' 20 books, you're waiting for a while. And my orders are usually 20 or more. Hey, Kelly. Yeah, I'm glad you got here. And everybody is so cool. I have not had one person get angry about having to wait. People are like, hey, anything about my books? I'm like, not yet. And then until they're shipped, I really can't track them. But I appreciate that so much because everybody is so cool about that, And I don't mind you asking me, hey, anything about my books? And sometimes, and this is what makes me like cringe too, is sometimes things get kind of lost because of how long I have to wait. I've had a couple people say, and I think Chris is on here. I never got my book. And so I look for the tracking or for the address for the tracking. And if I don't find it, then it's like, hey, I didn't send it out or I can't find the tracking. So I send the book out as soon as I can. And that does happen. And you guys are so cool with that. And I appreciate that so much. I know, Faith. Faith, I owe you books. You don't buy anything. I owe you a ton of books. So we'll talk about that later. I owe you a ton of books. You need to get a list together for me. And I know during COVID, I mean, there was times you couldn't even ship overseas. Yay, Jessa. I'm glad. Yes, I do, Faith. We're not going to argue. I'll win. I'll win that one. My readers are friggin' amazing. Did my internet just go out? Am I still here? Everything on my screen went blank for a minute. See ya, Sandy. I hold on. Let me see something real quick. Sorry. Oh, shoot. Hold on. There's a reader and a very amazing person who I love dearly, Cindy Foreman, and a lot of you know her. She just lost her person, and just if you guys get a chance to send her some good vibes, prayers, thoughts, anything. I was just heartbroken when I heard that. So good. I'm glad I'm still here. And she's just the sweetest person. She's been reading me and a lot of other authors for a very long time. And I seen that today on Facebook. So yeah, she's a sweetheart. And I just feel for her. I can't even imagine. So send her some good vibes. So you might have any questions or anything? Tiny, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, Lisa, it was. I hated to see that. I don't know what happened or anything like that, but if you can just send her some good thoughts. Claiming Jade too. I have thought about that, and I eventually will because I think I made my mind up on that. So yeah, I would like to do a Claiming Jade too. There will be another Wicked coming out. Actually, I just sent Robin today for the collection of the last 3 books that'll be coming out. So if you haven't read any of the Magic and Mayhem, the Wicked series, you can either get them single and those are wide. You can either get them single or in a collection. And then I'll be doing the next book, and I think that's in May, June, July. I don't know. I'll have to look at my contract. My favorite cover. Raven. Still. Jake comes in a close second, but Raven is still my absolute favorite cover. Hello, Danita. It's Jake's book. No, I don't want to give nothing away. Tia, you just go to my website, teresagableman.com, and there will be a button that you hit for signed books. And I mean, I don't think Donna will mind, but if you have any problems, Donna can help you. I think she knows exactly where that button is. I mean, I do too, but sometimes I don't get to my messages as quickly as I want to. She just posted, yeah, Donna's on the ball. I would be lost without Donna. No, Denise, I can't slip. Faith wants to put dibs on Jake. Uh-oh. Oh, thank you, Kelly. I write this series for you guys. I think sometimes, Donna, I'm serious. Me and you butt heads, and we talk about that all the time. But I would be lost without you. Never leave me, ever. Please. Never. Tia, Sloane's your favorite? Yeah, Sloane's a good one. But, let's see. Sorry, I just got. Sorry about that. This is about what we've been talking about. Hold on. Doing business while on a live. Okay, sorry. Yay, Pam. Where you're Duncan. I've heard, Patricia, I've heard quite, I haven't read any of her books, but I want to. Because I know we have cross readers, I guess you would call. People that read her, read me, and vice versa. I know, I keep staring at Jake's cover too. I know you guys have my back, and that's what keeps me going. You guys are what keeps me going. Well, I'm going to tell you that right now. People can call bullshit on that, but there's no bullshit on that. And and it's not really slacking, but when I have my doubts, I just think of you guys and the messages, the fighting over the guys, and it brings me back to where I need to be, and that's on the computer writing. So thank you guys for that, because without you guys knowing that, it's you guys are thought of more. My readers are thought of way more than I think you guys realize, especially when I'm writing. Especially certain scenes. I'm like, will they like this? Will they laugh? Will they cry? Will they hate me? Will they stop reading me? Yeah. Yeah, I need to do a new cover or a new signing thing. We've been going back and forth on that. I don't know what I want to do yet. I'm not for sure what to do. Some authors have amazing banners. at their signing. It's really cool. Oh, thank you, Renee. That means so much. The other thing and that makes me think about Ron will be listening. I know he will. About this AI nonsense. I'm definitely not for AI, and I feel that it's going to hurt a lot of authors. I'm very lucky because I do have a readership already, but finding new readers is going to be difficult because I know, Jessa. Um, Everybody wants to write a book, and now everybody's going to be able to in a very short amount of time with AI. And for those of you that don't know, that's they've got different programs where it can literally write a book in a short amount of time. You just put the prompts in. And I wish I wouldn't have because it was depressing. I actually did, and it didn't sound half bad. It wasn't a full book. I just put in things for it to write. It was like maybe 4 paragraphs. And I was like, holy crap. So yeah, it's a little scary. But I'm hoping that if the market gets oversaturated, I mean, I think with you guys, I don't know if you guys heard about the big whoop-de-doo when the page read scandal, which is what I'm in. So what page reads is and how authors get paid for that, it's a big pot and we share it. And the people in KU in the page read system, well, people were putting in books and there'd be maybe 3 paragraphs on a page and there'd be 200 pages. So every time a page, and you don't get paid a lot per page, but anytime somebody would turn that page, they were getting paid instead of having a full book. And that was happening a lot and it got oversaturated. So, authors that were doing it legitly and doing it the right way was cheating the system. And finally, Amazon took care of that. I'm hoping when the AI hits the markets and people are putting out the one thing that I did notice, there wasn't any emotion. There, I don't know. It was something you could read, but it didn't feel like emotion, and I guess that's where sorry, somebody else just sent something. I need to turn my phone over. I'm not doing business right now. So I'm getting back to what I was saying. I have squirrel moments. I'm hoping that Amazon will come up with a system that anyone that puts out a AI book will have to put in the description that it is not written by a human but by a computer. It is AI generated. Yeah, Brooke, it's a slippery slope. And one thing that people are not understanding is it is a computer. It's pulling information from somewhere. So if I decide to write a book in AI, how do I know where it's pulling this information from? Where am I plagiarizing someone else's work? And if I put it, I just see lawsuits and I just see a mess. I just see a mess, and it's a scary mess for authors. Anybody, a comic book, you know, creative people, artists. It's an uphill battle for for authors anyway, and for readers to find a good author. So yeah, that's kind of sucky. But AI is scary. If you really dive deep and you go down that rabbit hole with AI, Um, Everybody that's saying how cool it is and blah blah blah. Yeah, give it a year, if that. It's gonna be really scary. Chris, I don't either. I just, like I said, you know, I think when you read something, you can tell. Um, I would hope you would be able to tell if there's a human aspect to it. But the thing of it is, it's just going to keep getting better and better and better. The more people that use it, it's going to get better. It's a computer. It's going to get better and better and better. Who's to say that that human component will not be in there, even though it's a computer? I mean, it's mind boggling. And I'm not against progress whatsoever, but I am against something that is, computer oriented, taking the creativity away from people, and that's everybody. Hey, Francesca. Um, so I think it's something that all real authors should be concerned with. Especially like I said, I'm very lucky because I have you amazing loyal people that, still like my writing and will read my stuff. But that doesn't help me. I mean, my goal is to continue to get new ones, new readers, and make new friends and stuff like that. So yeah. Yeah, it's a little daunting to think about. But the human aspect, when I read the 4 things that I gave it a prompt, and I know Kim Grosso tried it too, and we were like, holy crap. It's a little scary. But even the names that came, it's like, how did you come up with that name? Because it's a name that you would hear in like a shifter story. It's like, what? Yeah. Brooke, yeah, exactly. I mean, it is very scary. It's more scary for new authors that are coming on the scene, you know, um, that's trying to do the legwork and everything to be seen. And it's hard to be seen. I mean, my Lord, my books really didn't start selling until I put the second, almost third book out. It is hard. It's not easy. And something like this it will make it a little bit harder. Not to say that it can't be done, but hopefully Amazon will, and these other book retailers will have a thing to where, for you, even, if you don't want to read AI generated things, then you shouldn't have to, and it should be on a disclosure saying that that is what you're reading. So it's not only the authors, it's also for the readers. You just missed me, Francesca. You just missed me gabbing this whole time. I don't know. I mean, the when I what I read was not how I write. I don't write in perfect grammar, and I never will, ever, um, because I don't talk in perfect English. And Lord, I'm from Kentucky, and my characters won't either. I know that drives some people crazy, and that's fine. Just you know, but yeah, this was a little too crisp to me. So yeah, definitely not my writing at all. Um, yeah, well, like I said, Brooke, the scary part about it is the more it picks up, it's getting its information somewhere. And that's just it. It's feeding itself like a beast, and it's just going to get better. And that's the scary thing about it. And I don't think people really realize that. I've went down the rabbit hole, and it's not, I mean, and it's not just with writing, it's with a lot of stuff. Yeah, exactly, Brooke. I agree with you on that. What are you going to do? The Dark Guardians in a book. Kane will get a Kane will get a book. I like Kane's character. He's going to get a book. I'm not doing a spinoff of the Dark Guardians. It's all going to be combined with the Warriors. I'm done with doing spinoffs with the Warriors. I've put them in Magic and Mayhem. I've put them in Lee County Wolves. And even for me, the author, it gets confusing as hell. So I'm going to be really careful. And that's just a way that I can keep the Protectors going for as long as you guys want to read it, just to add more characters and more depth with different, I'm not real keen about writing about demons. I'm, a Christian, and yeah, freaks me out a little bit, but it's part of the storyline, you know what I mean? So, and I love those characters. I love the Dark Guardian characters. I love Raven's character. Besides Jill, she's my favorite female character. Then Susan. Forever. You okay, buddy? He didn't eat this morning, so he's probably hungry. I think that's why he might have got sick. I went from raising a kid to 3 dogs that make me nervous. Yes, Daniel will have a book. Yes, but it's not his time yet. He still has some things that, yeah, it's not his time yet. Any other questions? I'm going to be getting off here soon. Yeah, I didn't get no writing done today. I need to get some writing done today. I've been on the phone and emails and everything all day. Well, most of the day. Yes, Daniel will be getting a book. He still has a little, yeah. I don't want to say too much. And guys, it gets hard even for me. I turn around and I have to ask Donna, "Hey, did this happen?" Or yeah. I mean, Chris, I've had Bibles written for me, which I appreciate very much. You guys are amazing for doing that. But then there's some things that I have to ask her, and Donna's pretty on it. She knows. I mean, she don't even half the time have to look things up. So I always say she knows the books better than I do. But after so many books, it's like, oh, and I don't tidy up everything because it's an ongoing series. So I have to make sure that I have my how do you say that? I's dotted and T's crossed. Oh shit. Oh, sucker. Yeah, I'm getting ready to get off, hon. We do love Donna. I threaten her all the time. Do not leave me. I will find you. I will come to New York and find you. Yeah, I mean, the main storyline is usually tidied up, but not the main storyline. No, that's wrong. The 2 main characters of that story is tidied up, kinda, sorta. But the thing of it, I got a lot of flack because I had a couple having issues. My lord. Me and Ron have issues. I'm sure everybody that's in a relationship, after you guys are like, oh, we're so in love, blah, blah, blah. There's no more issues? Really? That's nice. I want to live in that world. So yeah, my people are going to have issues as the books go on. Couples having a no. I know. I was really shocked when I got that. Like, they were really angry about it. And it's like, sorry. I write vampires. I know, but I try to be as realistic. as possible, I guess. And there goes my dogs. Oh, I missed that. What was I saying? We have issues. Yes, Chris. Yeah, I don't know. And then I had somebody say, your books aren't really that realistic. Well, it's vampires, so I don't know what to tell you. I guess it's not. Yeah. I've never had crawfish. Ever. I'm tired. I'm hungry. And I'm yellow from the light. People that watch this that don't know me on YouTube, they're like, who in the hell is this lady? Denise, vampires are real, damn it. You know, and today they may be. The way this world's gone, I wouldn't be shocked. So thanks for listening to my rant. I appreciate it. It's, I just wanted to give you an explanation of why I've it's not that I ghosted, but I've stepped back from social media. But I'm going to be getting back to it, and I will be doing these, I'm going to be doing at least once a month, and it will be on a Wednesday. I'm not even going to set the Wednesday. I'm just going to say, well, and we'll let you guys know ahead of time. And if I can do more, I will do more. But yeah, I'm so glad to be back though. It's good to talk to you guys. You guys always put my mind right, and I appreciate that. And I probably should have been on here a long time ago. I know I've missed you guys. Thank you, Faith. Same. Yeah, I'm hoping, Pam. I need to figure out what I'm doing about that with the JR Ward. So, yeah, I would really like to go to that. I mean, it's right in my backyard, so good luck, Brooke. Have fun with the edits. Oh, thank you, Pam. I appreciate that. I need them. All right, guys, I'm going to go feed my dogs. Take the garbage out. I got to run up to town and then back to writing The Life of a Author. Exciting, huh? All right, guys, I will talk to you soon. I can't even remember how to. Oh, you know what? The next one we will do a giveaway. And it's going to be kind of a big one. So Donna, remind me of that. Don't leave yet, Donna. And I will tell you what I'll be giving away for the next one. So we'll be announcing that soon. But I'm not doing a giveaway tonight because, yeah, this was just come on and get my feet wet again and just talk to you. So I hope that's okay with you guys. All right. And say bye to Jake. He's going bye-bye now. All right, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Love you guys.